So if anyone has a 4, 5, or 6 red that they're not using for anything else on their turn, you could potentially heal the Enterprise if you want.
We'll leave that to Jordy. That's his job. It's not my job.
I mean, Wesley isn't engineering all the time, though. Wesley is like Jordy's other best friend. Except
just
Jordy doesn't like Wesley.
With either of them aside from the other one.
Jordy doesn't like Wesley as much as Data, though. Jordy tolerates Wesley because he likes that Wesley is all smart.
I don't think Data ever.
Well, yeah, really Data's his best friend.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Data is just tolerant of everyone.
I mean, he has no emotions, but I think he prefers. Yeah, I think he has preferences, though. I think he prefers some people over others.
Tumblr has taught me that Data loves his cat.
He does love his cat. It's true.
You have to brush him and tell him he's a good boy.
What are you doing, Craig?
Alright, so it looks like I want blue and red, but maybe some yellow.
Yeah.
I have a yellow. So I want the blue. I'll take these 4.
You need to take 3. Because you have 1 injury.
3?
Yeah, you want a total of
5.
1.
We do have a total of 5,
3,
but
4,
oh yeah,
5.
okay, because he has an extra. He has an extra
yeah.
yellow. I see.
What can you do? That ain't bad. Let's make sure not to finish anything before we finish this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. It's tempting, I know. Yeah, you can still use your special if you want to exchange dice.
Yeah. Can't use any of these, so I'll just.
Wait a minute. Shut up, Wesley.
But before I can do this.
Shut up, Wesley.
Guys.
Do it together.
You don't have to do it together. We just all have to do it.
Well, you didn't do it.
You didn't. You just started doing it.
3.
Do it then.
3, 2,
Shut up,
1.
Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Rude.
You going for red and not blue? I thought you. Oh, there's no blue. Never mind.
Fix the ship.
Yeah, you could fix the ship, at least.
Fix my ship.
Jordy, this ship does not belong to you.
Fine. It's much better if you fix it, though.
Don't act like Wesley's never
I
taken.
can't fix it. Don't have
You can fix it on your turn.
If I roll a 4 or higher.
Shut up, Wesley.
So this goes back here.
Yes, and I think the die used to fix it just goes back into the pool.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Lost Joke. Commander
It's my
Worf.
turn to actually heal. So
okay, so you're just not going to do anything.
Alerts on the table.
All right. So that's your turn.
My turn.
All right. Me. I'm going to use my ability to look at a red card. Oh, that's also not bad at all. So I'm actually going to just draw that. And then I'm going to draw.
Yes, this one heals people.
Yeah, I think so.
Stop drowning us in Cardassians.
We don't have any blue. I wish we had some blue. We really don't.
Real has our blues.
All right.
Yeah, I
Blue
was
shirts.
hoping I would roll good enough. I did not.
Can I use anything? What do I got? I mean, I can put a yellow there. I can put a red there. I don't want to finish it, obviously, but that's fine. All right, I'm gonna put yellow and red, but I'm not gonna finish this. And then I want to put a blue somewhere just because, like, I want to get rid of it. I want to put it in the dice pool, but I don't think there's anything else I can do. 4. No. All right, I think that's my turn.
Human.
Human. Commander of the Forge, it is now your turn. Please proceed. Uh-oh. We need to start the
Get rid
timer.
of the red.
Timer started. Go, go, go.
I think we're just gonna fail the trade mission.
I think we're just gonna have to fail it. It's, I mean, at this point, it's fail one or the other. All right. So this one is unfortunately failed. So we can't have 5 in this pile, but this is only 1, so it's okay.
And failure means that the Enterprise took a damage.
Failure means that's no. Failure means we lose. Nothing particularly happens with failure unless it says that it happens with failure. But if we get 5 failures, then we lose. So you can use that. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's a heal, but let me see. Heal 1 injury of 1 crew member. That's it. You actually to heal the injury, you actually move the die into the dice pool and not to them. Not that it really matters, but you know, one of those things. Also, this is a point, so when you use this, we get it as a point. Healing yourself. And 5 points. We're halfway there, you guys.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
I was hoping beyond hope that someone would do that.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
I protest. I am not a merry man. All right, Wesley.
So, are you done, Ro?
You muted yourself.
Can't do anything with this too. So
Right.
The Enterprise takes 1 damage.
Killer anal probe.
No.
I remember that episode. I remember
That's what
both
it
of those
says.
episodes. The one at the bottom looks like almost like a TOS episode, but it's not. The one at the bottom is the TNG episode. That's the one where they keep on finding these things that get like tougher and tougher as they destroy them, and then it turns out it was all like a marketing scheme because the place was selling like a security system that adapts and gets better as it's used.
It looks like one of the older TNG episodes from the era where it was
Yes.
more like the original series.
Yeah, it's definitely from like season 1, I think. And then this was the one where
Alright, so
the probe is actually, this is like an Earth probe that like got lost in space and then it like achieved sentience for the original.
I want red and blues.
Are you singing the
mostly.
Lost in Space theme, Lost joke?
Because you said lost in space. Did you just let that slip past
So
you?
Maybe.
I just take 2 dice.
Yes. So you have a total of 5 essentially on your mat, including the ones that are injuries. And you can put them just on your mat. Like, you don't have to put them off the mat.
Put it on your face. I like them off the mat. This appears to be mostly useless.
Yeah. Can still exchange.
No, I can't,
Why not?
because there's a prerequisite to doing that.
3, 2, 1. Shut up, Wesley.
Shut
Shut
Wesley.
up, Wesley.
This
I mean,
level
you
of
could-
abuse is uncharacteristic of our utopian future.
You could just do 1 instead of 2 if we didn't say shut up, Wesley. I'm just saying, you can still use it.
You're asking for this abuse.
But I have more than one that I want to. I'm not asking for it. I'm just saying if you want me to exchange 2 dice,
Shut up, Wesley.
it has to happen.
Shut up, Wesley.
It doesn't have to happen now.
We're not doing it by necessity now. We're just doing it because we want to.
Shut up, you face. Can't do anything else. I'm done.
Alright. Lieutenant Worf.
This would be kind of hard. There's a whole lot of cars that need a blue and only 1 die. Well, 2 if you count.
Don't forget you need to draw a card first.
Do I need 4 die?
Yes. Because you should have a total of 5. You should be rolling a total of 5 dice. Or have a total of 5 dice on your card. On your sheet. Uh-oh.
More blue.
Boop. Timed. 3 minutes. Go. Go, go, go.
And you're injured.
No, I'm not.
You're injured.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh, it does say you are injured.
You just drew a card that says you are injured.
You are injured. Well, we need the die. We need the die, though. Don't like, get rid of it. We
Come
do
back.
still need it. We need a 2 and a 3. A red 2 and a blue 3.
We're
You have like
timed
the
here.
opposite of that. Yeah, we are timed, so time is a factor.
I am aware.
And you don't have to do this, by the way. This is just anyone can do this. So nice. All right. Don't worry about it. We'll just he gets this.
And that's all I can do.
All right, my turn. I am going to quickly look at a red card. What does it say? I'm not drawing this. I'm just Sure, actually, you know what? I'm going to draw that
I
one.
don't think we want the bark cube.
I am going to draw that one because it's not that bad. Yeah, we take 1 damage, but like it's not that bad. And then I'm going to grab what does this need? This timed one, a blue and a red. So let me grab a blue and a red. No, it's yeah. Blue. I don't think I can
You
do
put
anything with
the
that.
red on killer probe.
Okay, I think that's gonna be my turn. I don't think there's anything I can do with blue.
No, real.
You are injured. we're lacking in dice.
I fuck all I can do.
Yeah, it's fine. Just try to hurry and just take your turn right now.
Here,
Yeah, that far.
gone.
All right, that's your turn. Craig,
Can't do
you have
anything.
15 seconds.
Okay.
Roll your dice. Just roll them. Just roll your blues. That's all we need is a blue.
No, we fucked.
We did it. No, look, we did it. He had a 3.
But the alert.
I don't care. He
Failed.
had a 3. He did it. He did it before it happened.
All right, fine.
A 3 came up before it happened. It's fine. Oh, God, that was close. We do have to make some concessions for playing
How
this
many,
in, like, TTS.
How many cards do we need?
10,
All right.
because we're playing on easy.
I'd like to make a suggestion, a know-it-all suggestion.
Yes,
Shut
go
up,
ahead.
Wesley.
No, let's
no,
hear him
shut
out.
up, Wesley.
I believe
No,
we should
shut
hear
No,
him
shut
out.
up.
Wesley has
Shut
shown
up,
himself to
Wesley.
be very
Shut up,
capable
Wesley.
of
I don't want to hear him
coming up
talk
with very creative
anymore.
ideas.
Let's use an inverse tachyon beam.
Wesley, I must please ask you to cease your talking immediately.
Didn't Data
Okay.
actually tell him to shut up once?
I think so. I think it was just like, I don't know. I don't remember. Let's look it up.
I
Did
think they made it
Data
a priority that everyone
ever say, shut up,
will shut up at
Wesley?
least once.
Let's see. His own mother told him to shut up.
I do remember that.
Yeah. It's because he wouldn't shut up.
The one of the questions suggested by Google is Wesley Crusher really Picard's son?
No.
No, he's not. Who would ever think that? I can't see anything that says that Data said it, but his own mother told him to shut up in front of everybody.
He was being a
Finish the
little shit.
furring.
Yeah, and that's all I can do.
Okay. So yeah, your ability, Lost Oak, is you can use anyone else's ability. Mine
Yeah,
are
I know,
Rel or
that's
Suit
what I was
Rats.
going to
I drew a card, right?
Did you draw a card?
No.
I don't think you did.
No. Well, I better do that then.
Yeah, I think you forced him to
No, yeah, I forced him to
Roll.
roll. That's alright. It's fine. This does mean we have to finish this one first, or else we fail. We can fill in other things, we just can't finish other cards unless we do this one first.
Ambassador.
Ambassador. That's the Vulcan ambassador, isn't it? It looks Vulcan. Are you out
Did I
of your
use this card
Vulcan
at the
mind?
start of my face?
You have to use this card. I think you can actually just use that card anytime. You could just use that card to basically as like another ability. In fact, the way the rules are worded, I think you could use your ability and discard this card to use someone else's ability on your turn. So you could potentially do
Oh,
two
yeah,
specials.
what is that? Done. It's a lot of 3.
Lost Joke, if you use your ability to change one of those
Wait.
into a 6, we can finally... No,
Did-
never mind. You can't do that.
Did Lost Joke draw a card?
Good, though.
Did not.
We keep on forgetting to draw cards. Uh-oh, you gotta draw a yellow one, too.
My ship!
And it's a timed one, which means... Oh, God. Okay, we're about to fail another one, probably. Go, go, go! Also, yeah, the Enterprise takes
My ship
damage.
is fucked.
Yeah.
Lost
Go
Joke,
ahead.
take my ability. Shut up, Worf.
Oh, I think we were also
Unfuck
weren't
my
supposed to
ship.
draw a blue one, also. It's okay. We'll know it for next turn.
We
Don't worry about
weren't.
it. Don't worry about it. We'll root for next turn. You're timed right now.
We can have up to 3.
No, we weren't supposed to draw a blue one because the ship is damaged.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Shut up, Worf.
Alright, well, this one has failed. This one has succeeded. You get a point, though. We only need 3 more. And there are 3 points on the board right now, so if we can just finish these.
You can exchange that last die. Or repair the Enterprise. We kind of need to repair the Enterprise.
It has to be
Doesn't it
red.
need to be a
Can't
red
do it
die?
with that blue die, though.
Yeah, it has to be red.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now, we are only able to draw either yellow or red because of where the Enterprise damages are at.
I think that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Alright. I guess it's my turn. I'm sorry. I suppose it is my turn. I'm gonna look at this card. I don't want to draw a red as well. So I guess I'm gonna have to draw a red. Okay, not bad, not bad. Deep Space Nine.
Just being at Deep Space Nine is red alert.
It's because Cisco hates Picard so much. Alright. I guess, what colors do we need? Pretty much everything. Let me grab a yellow and a red. We've never met in real life. I live in Ohio. Will lives in Cali. Craig and Lost Joke live in the desert. But we have been friends. We have been friends in other games
Wow.
and such.
I don't really live here.
You live there for half the year.
You don't
Yeah.
live in the desert. You kind of just survive.
Sorta.
Just exists there.
Let's see. What do I...
Yeah.
What can I do? I can put this red down there.
You're in North Korea.
You don't spell Korea with a C.
No, it's
I do.
it's reverse midway rules. Instead of replacing all the C's with K's, you replace all the K's with C's.
Yeah, there's not really that much I can do, is there? Damn. Well, I can put this here. I think my next turn I'm gonna rest to heal and get this yellow die back in the pool. There's not really much else I can do, I don't think.
A lot of yellow needed as well.
Yeah.
Go to a
Should I
camera to
have-
see.
Should I put this? Should we finish this
Sprint
first
later.
instead? Because this is like a little bit easier to finish, and we could get this buff. Or do we want to get the?
Sure.
Or do we want to get the win point? Not the win point, but like a point toward the win.
Well, if you can finish either of them, just
I'll do
I'd
this one instead.
prioritize
get
the
the point,
win.
I guess.
Oh well.
If you-
But
if
we wanna finish them though, because everyone that we don't finish is tying up dice. So
Yeah.
that's bad.
Well then, let me do this one because I think this one is going to be easier to finish. Because it only requires a blue 3, and we have, I think, plenty of blues right now. Well, a few blues. I think that's all I can do, unfortunately. So. Real.
Okay.
Yeah, good old Kim. Kim with a C. Kim
Don't forget,
Young
if you
Il.
want, you could also take your turn to heal because you do have 2 die injuries.
No.
No?
No.
That's too many dice. Need to remove one.
One too many.
Fuck you, Blue. I'll fix the ship.
All right.
There's only a small group of privileged individuals in Pyongyang that even get internet and such.
Oh no. Whoop. Timed.
Who's injured? Wesley, you're injured. All right.
How dare you?
Oh, what do I need to fix the ship? Not anything that I
Oof.
have. Okay.
I
Oof.
think you should have healed yourself instead of drawing a card, but it's too late.
I
now.
should have, but I wanted to fix the ship.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, I fixed them both at the same
Yeah,
time.
it'd be at the same
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Here. And
All
that's
right.
all I got.
All right. Craig. Go, go, go. Draw a card. We're full up now,
I'm
though.
gonna skip my turn to heal.
Okay. You only heal one, by the
My
way.
turn's done.
Okay, you only heal one, though.
Oh, lame.
Worf. Go, go, go.
Go. One shot.
Oh, no.
Dead.
That's, yeah. That's this one, failed. Man, we're getting up there and fails. And we have a full board.
Picard down.
You need a 5 or 6 red and a 2 of anything. You have no
I don't
red.
have a red.
Ooh.
Which one are we trying to
You can
prioritize?
steal my ability
one.
and get some red.
This one.
Yeah, use your ability. Use your,
You can steal my ability and get
A single red.
It might be the difference.
You say that. Fine.
Shut up, Worf.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
Okay.
Well, there's only one die I can get.
Shut up,
Sad,
Worf.
'cause he's only getting one dice. Stop.
There is an original series version of this, by the way. We're playing the TNG version just cause. But I think we just
We only have 40 seconds.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't.
no, we've.
Did you roll the die that you took?
Yeah, the single
Yeah,
red.
he
I got a
did.
3.
Okay, well, let's move on then.
all right. I can't. Okay, I think we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Because if I wait, we lose one, but then I'll draw a red and we won't lose 2. If I try to do it now, we're gonna lose 1 and we're gonna lose that one. So I don't actually have to wait. I can just do it. Let me just fail this one. All right. So I'm going to look. It doesn't matter. We have to do this one. Fuck me. All right. And then I'm going to grab the only die that's up here and roll. Yellow 3, which I have, and great. We're done. We're done with this one. I've successfully done this one. Also, though, oh no, that's only if failed the Enterprise takes damage. So no, we didn't. Nothing happened. So I got a victory point. We
The
only need.
urgency, I didn't get to finish another task.
We only need one more.
David's
Either
really good at playing asteroids.
either fail or win. We only need one more.
Well, we could have won, but we were a little too rushed. I could have finished one.
We were a little bit too rushed.
Could have finished Space Monster. I have a blue 5.
I have a blue 5.
Win.
We win!
I can't flip the table.
Fasten the hole.
Who is Data? Who Data is Sulu apparently on the original series? I would have thought Data would be Spock. Worf is Chekhov? I mean, he did man the guns, but Chekhov was not the security officer. Here, let me
He was
see.
an officer on the vessel.
I want to see who everyone was in the original.
Wesley is Yeoman Janice Rand.
I thought people liked Rand, though. Okay, so this makes sense. Scott and Geordi makes sense. Uhura, I mean, I guess the Enterprise D doesn't really have like a communications person. I guess that would be Worf, if anyone, because he's always the one who like presses a button to make the person appear on screen.
No, not really. Deanna, it
I
does
think that's
make
Data.
sense.
No, I thought it was Worf who always like pressed the button to make someone
Means
appear on screen.
operations, I think operations does that.
This makes sense. This only makes sense in the sense that Spock is second in command, but like, I don't know. I feel like Spock should be Data more.
No, you're thinking about character. They're doing. I think this is done by. I want to say their position on the ship.
Does Deanna Troi know a bunch of languages? I mean, I know Uhura does.
She's an empath, so she
Yeah.
can, instead of languages, she feels emotions. So
I guess she is
sense intent.
a communication specialist in that regard. And then, for some reason, Lieutenant Commander Data and Sulu.
Well, Data has operated
Second
helm.
officers.
I guess so. Was Sulu
was the
second officer?
Wasn't he?
I thought Scott was the second officer.
I think so.
No, I thought Scotty was
engineering.
Yeah, but I think he was also the second officer.
Yeah, he's in.
All right,
Well, now we have
to Memory Alpha. Montgomery Scott, Memory Alpha. Montgomery Scott, no, not a captain. I mean, not. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Scott also served as the ship's second officer, and often assumed command when both Kirk and Spock left the ship. Sulu was the
It might be that.
driver.
Helmsman.
Yeah.
It
Think of it.
might be that Troy knew a bunch of languages, but it probably didn't come out much because they just used the universal translator the vast majority of the time.
Yeah. Troy spoke the language of the mind. Because wasn't she actually like a therapist? Wasn't that actually her job?
She was the ship's
Yeah.
counselor.
Yeah. Well, yeah, counselor, but like I'm sure in the future you had to have some kind of qualifications to be a counselor. It wasn't like a
But
random like school
her character
counselor.
kind of sucked because they saved up all the most poignant lines for Guinan.
Yeah.
Like all the wise stuff that they had written, they gave to Guinan.
Yeah.
So Troy was kind of. They hardly ever showed her being a counselor.
I liked Guinan. I don't necessarily like Guinan's actress, but I like Guinan the character. Gotta separate the art from the artist in that one. There's not much of that in Star Trek, is there? There's not many people who are like definitely, I don't know how to say, unlikable in real life in Star Trek, at least not of the main like people. Yeah, Sulu did get his own ship. Sulu got the Excelsior, didn't he? Because as far as I know, all of like the original, I mean, you can make the case for William Shatner being a bit of an asshole, but like, I don't know. Lately, in recent times, he's not much of an asshole. He's just, you know, he's an asshole like Bill Murray's an asshole. Like, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's a lovable asshole.
I wouldn't say lovable, but he's tolerable.
I don't think that William Shatner is as much of an asshole as Bill Murray, though.
I'm not even an original series fan, but I think William Shatner is more likable than Peace Stew.
He's more what? Cut out.
More likable than Peace Stew.
Yeah. Well, in real life, yeah.
Although Peace Stew is a very good actor.
Peace Stew is a very
say.
good actor, but there's nothing terribly stand out about Peace Stew. Peace Stew is a very good actor.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like else about him that you really know of. But like, you know, Jonathan
I think
Frakes
in real life,
is...
he's kind of just a vapid old dude.
Wow.
Really good actor.
Holy shit.
Like he played Picard, but it seems like he'd never learned anything from Picard.
Someone's bitter about STP.
I mean, well, yeah, he had creative control in that show, and it was terrible. But also, just like, look at his interviews, and he's like,
I haven't actually looked at his interviews.
He's just not a very likable guy in person, I would say.
He seems affable, though. I mean, he knows how to poke fun at himself.
He's friendly. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Vapid old man.
As a person, he's disappointed if you. It's just as a person, he's disappointing if you think he's going to be like Picard.
Patrick Stewart, we're talking about Blaze One Gaming. Patrick Stewart, Peace Stew.
Yeah.
Or Pat Stew. I like Pat Stew more than Peace Stew. Like, I don't hear anything bad about Marinus Sirtis.
So.
I don't hear anything bad about. I definitely don't hear anything bad about Sulu. I don't hear anything bad about Michael Dorn.
I think vapid sounds worse than I really mean it to be too. Like, just kind of. I just mean he's not deep. It's just a normal guy.
Yeah. I do think that people, especially Trek fans, expect a lot from the actors who are in Trek. And I think sometimes the actors can meet those expectations, but other times they don't.
Well,
I think James Doohan
when I was younger, I had high expectations for them. But now my expectation is just that they please don't participate in Star Trek projects that are terrible. Please read the scripts. James
Doohan, I feel like, is or was.
Who doesn't like Star Trek? Then say no.
James Doohan, I feel like, was a pretty amazing guy in real life. For various reasons. I've also heard he's like one of the nicest guys, but also he spoke like various languages. I think he spoke like Elfish or something like that from Tolkien. And he was not Scottish at all. That accent that he has, completely fake, the entire time. And also he was in World War II. He saved some people. He got shot up a couple times. He lost that finger, which is kind of an amazing story. He wasn't an engineer himself, but I know that I've heard stories where people will go up to him and say that, hey, I was inspired to become an engineer because of Scotty, and he absolutely loved hearing stories like that, where he inspired people to be like in that field. Stuff like that. I don't know nothing about DeForest Kelley. I think DeForest Kelley basically played himself as Dr. McCoy. I think he was basically, that's like how he was.
Damn it, Jim.
Yeah, he did do westerns. Was he in I can't remember if he was in an episode of Twilight Zone. I know Leonard Nimoy and Kirk were in Twilight Zone at some point. I don't remember if Scott was in Twilight Zone ever. That was quick.
Don't you diss
If you
Michael
look at
Dorn?
the projects that Seth MacFarlane has done other than Family Guy, it's like screaming that he's a Star Trek fan.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we know he's a Star Trek fan. Yeah, Kirk was in 2 Twilight Zones. He was in the
Yeah.
famous plane one, and then he was also in the one where they're at the diner and they find the little fortune telling machine with the devil head on it, and he gets like obsessed with it because everything, the little cards that it gives him are like come true immediately, and so he starts becoming obsessed with it and doesn't want to leave the diner, even though he and his wife are like there on a trip and just passing through. But he doesn't want to leave. And Leonard Nimoy was on... I can't remember which one. It was a World War II one, Twilight Zone, but I can't remember the specific one. I can't remember what happened. I know it was World War II themed, though. And then, I don't know.
You guys want to play
You cut off.
less complicated Carcassonne with... You want to play some less complicated Carcassonne without a lot of rules?